seems to lack something, and that something is village. Even under Ferryman, it's just these coins. So we're going to be playing single terminal, which long term is maybe villain? Could be rogue, not exactly sure. So it's going to be Hermit. The idea is like we can Hermit trash an estate Bonfire on the same turn and get a Madman out of it, which is pretty okay. We probably want to pick up Quartermaster pretty early, like getting silvers into the deck for Storyteller is good, as well as, whatever else it can do. Scrap can be plus buy early if we're still trying to play Quartermasters. We'll go from there. I'm not exactly sure what the Hermits are going to gain. Plausibly, like one of them gains a Hermit, although I'm actually thinking that maybe we're going to gain Scrap with them. Or at least one of them. Just like, we can trash out the last estate with it, and we can get kind of a starting bonus going on those silvers. Okay. So this is worked out just about perfectly for me. This Hermit I think is going to gain a silver. I'm not sure like if I can actually get that much more value out of Madmen. And then we'll Bonfire. I mean, I would have liked to have Bonfired last turn, but it's all good. So you get an extra Bonfire in, which, well, I mean, it stinks, but oh well. That there is a silver. If I do like card buy on this scrap, I guess I'm going to hit 6 because I'm going to goat the Madman. So probably do card buy, goat the Madman. We hit 6 with 2 buys. I'm imagining that that's actually just a Quartermaster, so probably this shouldn't be a buy. Plausibly this should be a silver. Yeah. I think that's giving me more than a horses right now. We'll go ahead and buy Quartermaster. I guess there's also like some argument for buying Ferryman first. Like get the Astrolabe in there for a like hard plus buy before going into those. Yeah, I can believe that. We see the Madman again, which is really nice. It is a little bit stinky that we didn't get to scrap silver first, but it's all right. This will hit after I take coin silver horse 8, which can be like Quartermaster Bonfire. I'm kind of liking that plan. You're still carrying both Madmen, which is fine. I don't think I'm like overly concerned about it. Really. Maybe scrap the Ferryman, probably. Yeah, I mean, I guess we will. And then what is the question? So that's the Quartermaster, so we need like card action, coin, silver horse out of it. We hit 8 again, that's fine. I could pick up another Ferryman, I could pick up a second Quartermaster. The idea with the second Quartermaster, it'll help us be just a touch more consistent on getting whatever I want to into hand, whether that's a silver or whatever else. So I think that's probably what I'm going to go. Guys, we can also be gaining Nomads with them. That might actually be best of all. I can gain a Nomads with this one for 2 coin. That's pretty good, right? Are we scrapping silver? Maybe not. What am I hitting right now? Like, if I scrap silver, it would be for action coin silver. That's not actually productive at all, right? Right now we're hitting 9, which is not perfect, but what I really kind of want to do is buy, like, Ferryman. I don't know, it could be another scrap. Can't Bonfire anymore. Go Ferryman, and actually another scrap's not so bad, especially if we're going to be looking at scrapping Nomads moving forward. I kind of do want to be able to have one in my starting hand for sure. And then now I'll start picking up Storytellers. I'll make the deck work that way. At some point, the good times with the Nomads will be stopping, but not yet. You're still carrying a Madman. I guess putting the stuff in the trash makes the rogue look pretty decent. Anyway, we're going to gain that. We're going to take a Nomads out. I guess I might want a rogue of my own now, considering everything. I can scrap the Ferryman, plausibly, or we can go try to top deck a horse. That seems okay, right? So this is like rogue of my own, Storyteller, what? Another scrap? Is it the worst thing ever? We can always scrap scraps. I can always just buy a Nomads. I'll scrap both of them. I also wonder if we don't just want to be like gaining 2 Nomads with the Quartermasters, right? Just to like have more go on that, or more turns of getting that benefit. I mean, we have the rogue, but you don't have buy. Well, no, you have it 1 astrolabe. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Now you have 2 astrolabes. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to gain 2 Nomads with the Quartermaster business. Play Storyteller right away. Draw out. I guess it's going to be everything. Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly liking where I'm at. Let's just go ahead and gain Nomads on both of these. No need for treasures there. Scrap Nomads, sure. Action, coin, silver horse. I don't know if I want to... I guess we want to scrap the Ferryman and then rogue it back. So, like, if we do this, we can then scrap Ferryman, action, buy coin, silver horse. Yeah. Try to top deck a horse. Okay, we failed. It's a silver on top, but I think we probably just hold the horse and leave it there. Hold the horse. I'm hitting, 17, so that can be like 2 Storytellers and a what? Maybe 2 Storytellers and a farm? Doesn't sound the worst. I could also go like buy a Nomad straight up and another Storyteller just to really make sure that we see our stuff. Might be the way to go on things. I don't think piles are really a concern, so let's make sure we see our stuff. Release some Nomads. I don't know what else I want to be gaining. I mean, I could gain a state with the one. If I really only feel like I need to be putting one Nomads into hand. Right. Might have been a little bit conservative with the number of Storytellers I ended up gaining, but as I say, I want to see my stuff. I have been putting a lot of silver into the deck from the scraps. The only thing I could do is gain another scrap, though that's probably better suited to being a buy than anything else. Scrapping a Storyteller. Whoa. That is crazy. Burns the Madman. I mean, you're going to rogue that Storyteller back, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. 18. Ouch. I mean, that means you're outproducing me this turn, although it was Madman fueled. And I might have held back, or I might have not done a full, like, I don't know, go on my last turn from the, taking the 2 Nomads at the start. It's alright. Here are my Quartermasters. I think one of them's going to release the Nomads into the hand and the other's going to gain a state. Yeah, Storyteller might have been conservative. Oh well. Like, the other option would have been, like, farm gold. I don't know, that's actually better than the Nomads. That is a lot of not Storyteller, though you do have 2 Ferryman, so it may be okay. Let's take a Nomads and let's gain an estate. I don't know. I mean, I have 2 Nomads in here to trash, right? So we may as well play the... Well, let's see a few more cards before we play the Ferryman. Scrap that. I have to be careful. Just noting. Horse probably over coin. I have to be careful with the Storyteller plays, just because I am like closing down the when I trash the Nomads, it produces coins, and I don't really wanna lose those. But this is clearly looking like I have too many Storytellers because, like, look, I'm not playing treasures to 3 of them. Actually, undo that. We want to play the Ferryman first. Ferryman. Silver into the discard. Scrap this. Action, coin, silver horse. Don't think I really need more plus buy. We did not top deck a horse, so I guess we probably just play this. We're getting a Nomads out of the trash here, and we are buying green stuff. Yeah. Let's buy some green stuff, and maybe a Storyteller. I mean, as piles continue to lower, I think I'm good with a lot of things. And I mean, the big thing is just like let's make sure that we're seeing Storyteller every turn, right? Like, we do not want to find out the hard way. that we don't have enough. I don't know what this turn's targets are. Like, I mean, we're going to want to double province again. That's sure. I'm trying to figure out what the Quartermasters are gaining. Like, do I need to be, can I gain a state with both of them? Do I need to be taking a Nomads out? Do I want to scrap 2 Nomads? Maybe. Yeah, we're not taking 2 provinces this next turn. You actually have, like, some potential to triple this next turn, which is actually pretty awkward for me. I'm trying to think if there's, like, a world, like, how much plus buy do I have? We potentially can get, like, if I gain 2 estates here, right? I gain 2 estates here. I can get, I have 3 astrolabes, so that's plus 3 buys. So that gets me to 4. I have 3 right now, so 1 astrolabe is 4. 2 scraps is 5, 6, and a Nomads is 7. So if I manage to hit 23, which sounds plausible, trashing the right things, I may be able to win on estates plus Storyteller. I'm trying to think if that's going to be my best move, and I think it is. Can't do, I guess scrap Storyteller is cheaper maybe, or fewer buys needed. No. Okay. So I guess we're going to gain 2 estates and see what we do. We can scrap the Rogue and we can scrap the Ferryman plausibly. We do need to be really careful about how much money we have. So let's go ahead and I think we're just going to draw out fully with this one. And then move from there. Not seeing the scraps early has me a touch worried. How many Storytellers do I have? 5? If you buy gold. That is not looking amazing. How much money am I actually producing with no Nomads? That's an interesting question, isn't it? I may have lowered too much here, given what I can actually do. So that's a scrap. Yeah, I don't think I'm making it. Because this is like 8. The scraps can each produce 3. And the Nomads produces 2. So that gets me to 16, which is not actually a useful number. So plausibly what I want to do here is I want to take some duchies. And in that case I'm not going to be scrapping the Rogue. We're going to be scrapping a Nomads and roguing it back at some point. What's in the trash? All in the trash. Okay. Yeah, right, because this is 3, that's 3, this is 2, 16. I don't think I could have actually figured out how to draw any more. Maybe I take a Nomad now, then I don't have the buys. So let's go action, coin, silver, horse off this one. We can draw the horse here. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to end up playing the Storyteller, I guess. Or maybe I do. Or we could scrap the horse. Draw up, like, coin, silver horse from it. Whoops. Undo. I need an action. Action, silver, horse. And that's fine, because Storyteller's just going to draw all of this. We can rogue a Nomads back to max out coins to 16 and buy 3 duchies. I'm actually going to be that conservative about things? I think so. I guess it could be 2 duchies and a farm. I don't think the 3rd duchy over farm is really going to do a whole lot. Like, you can produce maybe 4 points from the estates, and then it's otherwise kind of expensive. And we did see Storytellers, so all is good. And I'm kind of actually just hoping for a dud turn from you. It should be able to happen. I'm not gonna count on it, but okay, well, never mind with the horses. I don't think a dud turn's happening. But we should be okay set up to win this next turn. Gaining estates and then trying to do the Storyteller estate thing again, this time maybe a little bit more intelligently. Although we do have more to draw through, so let's see. I don't think I'm actually capable of tripling. Which means I'm kind of worried about a universe where, I don't know that I should have been worried about you tripling either. Like, you added stop cards and the Storyteller's going to have to draw more. I just didn't really want to find out the hard way. Okay. Now we'll see what this actually is. No, you could triple. You've been buying the golds. You don't have the buys, but that's the thing I'm having going for me right now. All right, good thing I didn't buy a province. You had what? 2 horses back. There's 1 in the trash, so you actually are still carrying 1 horse? Yikes. Okay, 3 provinces is not going to be where it's at. What's the safest way to do this? I need province, duchy, estate, basically, so probably take a Nomads out of one of these, and gain an estate with the other, and then I have to hit 13. Seems good so far. This should be pretty easy from here. I think it's actually already in hand. We can scrap Nomads for like action, coin, buy, card. Scrap Nomads for card, action, buy, coin. Ferryman, discard a Storyteller, gain back a Nomads, and we have more than enough money. Alright. Yeah. I don't know that I can attribute that to much of anything. I played the end game appropriately carefully. I'm like sort of amazed that you kept drawing. I put a lot of effort into consistency with the Storytellers, which is maybe part of why this looked closer than I feel like it should have. But I had that opportunity because I got ahead early, presumably. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. I feel like my starting stuff was maybe handled a little bit better. I got my second Quartermaster out first. I got the other stuff out first. So not entirely sure that happened. I was first player, which is a advantage for sure, on a board like this. I maybe was just that half turn ahead, and that allowed me to kind of sit back like I did and, make the more conservative plays to your more aggressive ones, which didn't actually end up hurting you at all. It's just, I did have whatever that little bit was, initiative on greening, whatever, to make it such that I didn't have to worry about those things. Actually hit some like gigantic number. I'm guessing like had I been trying that last turn, maybe I could have hit 24. I'll probably check afterwards, just to see like, could I have taken 3 provinces? Had you done something more more conservative with your buys on the last turn. Might not have made a difference, but 3 provinces probably isn't what I would have done in that situation. Just seems automatically losing, and it was. So I'll see you all.